Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Flashpoint Show. I am Kisha Gitangu, and it is lovely to have you here again. COVID taught us that one source of income is not enough. And so many people have actually been thinking about having a second source of income. But the idea that most of us juggle in our minds is starting a business. And that is actually what we are going to discuss today, how to start a business. And with me is an amazing lady who has actually started and is running an SME called ARTETCESSORIES. Karibu sana to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, kindly introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hi viewers, my name is Edna Abur, and I am a registered and practicing clinical nutritionist by profession. But at the same time, I run a business called ARTETCESSORIES that deals with fashion, design, and gifting.
Karibu sana.
Thank you.
So you can start us off by telling us what is ARTETCESSORIES.
Okay, thank you. So ARTETCESSORIES is a company, a small, it's an SME. So it deals with fashion and design, both for women and gentlemen. It cuts across Ankara, African wear, and also official wear. And at the same time, we also have a gifting corner where we make gifting possible and easy for you. So if you think of gifting someone, we got you covered. In our gifting corner, we offer customized packages, based on your budget, based on your taste, based on your preference, and we just make gifting easy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, guys, what she is wearing is actually ARTETCESSORIES, the dress and the bow on her hair. Doesn't it look lovely? But your dress is very beautiful.
Thank you.
So if you don't mind, would you share with us the journey behind the birth of ARTETCESSORIES?
Okay, it's quite interesting. So in 2019, towards the end, I was doing my internship, and like how I usually like presenting myself, I usually like something to just accentuate my look, It could be a bow, it could be a brooch, just something, extra. So I used to buy a lot of hair clips, brooches, and I thought to myself that I did home science and I have skills when it comes to stitching. What is it that I can do? Can I just stitch these things for myself? And so one evening I just went to YouTube and then I typed, and I was able to make my first brooch. And the following day I wore it to work. And my supervisor was impressed. She was like, wow, this is unique. I have never seen something like this. And I told her, I make it, I can make for you. So that is how it started. I never used to charge. I only made for myself and friends, those who liked. But this particular day, the supervisor insisted that you must give me a quotation. And I didn't even know how to price. So I told her 100 shillings. So she was like, okay, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I think 100 shillings. So that is how the idea started. So when I made them and I was able to get something little, I was like, why not? I can make this a hustle. Yeah.
The name ARTETCESSORIES is very captivating. How did you settle on that?
So ARTETCESSORIES comes from the word atot.
Mm-hmm.
Atot is an English word, atotling, meaning something small. So that is my pet name. Actually, my mother gave me that name since I'm the last born,
Mm-hmm.
Atot.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started this business, I thought to myself, I can identify myself with a name, So that's how I thought of Atot, and I thought of the word accessories, because dressing goes well with things to do with accessories.
Yeah.
So that's why I ended up with ARTETCESSORIES. Yeah.
Interesting. Now, how does someone come up with a business idea? You can actually use ARTETCESSORIES as an example.
Okay, well, a business idea, it's a big word.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about a business idea, like you have to think, make a business plan, I didn't do that personally in art accessories. I thought about something that I was passionate about. So I would say number one thing is passion. So that is the first business idea. Something that you will find very easy and comfortable. You will be self-driven. You will push yourself to do it because you love it. So I'd say passion should drive, whatever idea that you have, you must be interested in it. Think of something that will make you wake up to whatever you want to do apart from money. Yes.
So passion is key.
Passion is key.
Okay.
Yes. Because when money is not there, it is the passion that will drive you to keep working. Yeah.
There are young people out here with business ideas, but don't know how to actually convert them into businesses. What advice would you give them?
The first thing I would say is start. There is an article some time back that I read, and I would quote the title. It was in vernacular, that chaka chaka, translated as just start with the little that you have, with the resources that you have. Just start. So you don't have to think about many things. I have not made a plan. I don't have money. If you think of the things that you don't have, you're not going to start a business. Think of even the fact that you have the idea. You have the idea and there is a resource that you have within your reach. Start with it. So push yourself. Yes. Move out of your comfort zone. Start.
Just start wherever you are.
Just start wherever you are with whatever you have. If, for example, let me use the example of art accessories. When I started, I didn't go buying fabric to make the brooch for my hair. No, I used my clothes, the clothes that I no longer use. And do I have a pair of scissors? Yes, I did have. Do I have a needle? Yes, I did have. And so that is how I started. So think about the things that you have within your reach so that you're not discouraged, so that it's not impossible for you to begin.
And what ways can one raise capital to start a business?
Well, one way is investors. That sounds like a big idea also. But the investors could be your friends. They could be your family. Talk to them. Talk to people. I have this idea. And I think that it is viable. Present it, tell them this is the vision that I have with it. And when people see that the idea that you have is viable and you're determined towards it, they will support you. Yes. And there are also young people, they are fans, you can, if especially for it works in groups, you can seek for those kind of funds, loans. But I would advise that you start with the resources that you have, so that the money that you inject into this business should be able to propel it, Yes, having known the direction which it has taken.
Still on that topic of capital, like money is very crucial while starting a business. And we've actually seen businesses stop running because of lack of capital. Did you encounter such a challenge? And if you did, how did you handle that?
Well, I have experienced that. I think I even mentioned it because I didn't set aside some money when I was starting. So it became difficult when you want to expand, when you want to delve into marketing and you don't have the resources. But for me, that is when now I started looking for resources. I talk to family. I have this plan and I have seen that it is viable. It is something that can go far. So you mind, injecting some money into this business so that we're able to create the online platforms, so and get them running. Like I'm working on a website right now. So that it's just running and find a social media manager, things like that. So I know money is important. So, but I would not discourage anyone if you don't have a huge sum of money somewhere that you can start. And when you see that this thing is working, you're able to reach out and find resources.
Okay. So money really should not be a hindrance. If you can start without it, by all means start.
Yes.
Then along the way, money will find you,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That is my principle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how does one get through the teething stages of a business?
It's hard. Starting a business it's not very easy because there are a lot of challenges, and that is what you refer to as teething. So during the initial stages, the formative stages of a business, you have launched a product. You're not sure, the reception out there. How is it? Maybe people may tend to not like it, or maybe you try something and you're like, well, this is out of place, So those are challenges. There are also challenges from clients, especially when you're doing an online business. Clients are like, how can I send my measurements and send you money that you're going to make for me a suit? How am I going to trust you with 15,000, for example? But then when you deliver the first one and you gain their trust, you're able to overcome that kind of a challenge. And the other thing is accepting criticism and negative feedback. Take feedback positively, whether negative or positive, because it helps you to improve on the weaknesses. It strengthens you, and it also just helps you to also adapt. So take positive criticism, and even the negative one, take them positively. It will help you to improve and overcome those kind of challenges. And the other thing is you need to think to yourself, why did I start? What is the motivation? And that is why I repeat that money should not be the motivation number one. You should have something that can make you wake up, that can make you get out of your bed apart from money. Because when money is not there, and then I think that I want to maybe create something. I want to come up with a new design, but you don't even know if somebody is going to buy it. But then you just go and do it because you're passionate about it. So make sure that you are self-driven.
Okay. And what makes ARTETCESSORIES stand out?
The first thing that makes ARTETCESSORIES stand out is we are here to solve the fundi issue. That one of, I don't want tailor-made suits. Why? Because I don't want to go to the shop and follow the fundi. So that is our first selling point, that when ARTETCESSORIES tell you to come for your item at this day, at this time, on this day, it will be delivered. So that is one thing about ARTETCESSORIES, that we do timely deliveries. And what you order is what you get. Because the number two thing is we customize our things. And when you customize something, it is having the client in mind, So it is your interest first. What you want. We sit down and listen to whatever you want, and we draw it together with you. Once we are good, that is what we deliver. So it is client-centered. And when we look at the gifting corner again, it is also client-centered. You tell me, for example, this is my budget. And then I tell you, for this, we have this 1, 2, 3. And then we are able to come up with a package. Or you tell me, I want to gift my mom. This is her taste. She loves things like this. So that is the exact thing that I put in the package, and so that package will be appreciated more. So just to recap is, one, we do timely deliveries. What you order is what you get. And also we customize our product, meaning your interest comes first. What you want is what we give you. Yes.
I think I'm already sold to your business, especially hapo kwa timely deliveries, because I'm sure everyone in this Nairobi has a tailor story, So that is really a huge thing, timely deliveries. On that same note, how would you advise someone who's starting a business to incorporate the aspect of standing out?
Okay, so as you think about your business, think about the niche, think about the market out there. What is being offered, and what is it that you're going to bring up? Something that is new. What solution are you trying to solve.
Yes.
Like, for example, if I use mine, the first thing was I know there are many fashion design houses, tailors and whatnot, but then the issue of delivery, you know, the time thing, it's it's a whole story. So find something that you're going to resolve, you know. Yes.
Okay. And as a startup, how do you get your clients?
As a startup, number one is yourself. I am my first client before anyone else, you know. So you must appreciate, you must also display what you do. So be the first client, talk to your friends. Your friends are also your clients, your family, because as you share, they support you and they will be able to also share the word. And also referrals. Like personally, referrals have worked for me. Do a good job. Trust me, when you do a good job, you will get referrals. And referrals are the best clients because they come to you based on what they have seen. Yes. So you must be your number one client. Maybe let me tell you, the first time I wore this dress and I was walking in town, there was this young lady. She approached me that, "Hi, can I just take a photo of your dress, especially the back?" And so I was like, tell me more. I like your dress and I want to find out if my tailor can make this for me. And I told her, you read here, this is ARTETCESSORIES. This is my brand and I can make for you a similar dress. And yeah, that is how I got that client. So if I had not worn that dress, for example, somebody would not have seen what I have in store. So be your first client, your brand ambassador. Yeah.
Have you ever gotten to a point whereby things were not working out, probably at the tipping stages, and you felt like giving up? You know, you are like, you know what, I'm done with this. This was not for me. Have you ever gotten to that point?
It has gotten to that point. And I remember it was towards the end of last year. In December, there was so much work, you know, when December started. And then at some point towards the end, now I had some issues, you know, like you meet different clients and they have different challenges, you know. So you're just wondering, how am I going to encounter this? How am I going to, you know, overcome this? And I felt so discouraged. And I was telling myself that 2022, I'm not doing this anymore. I am not doing this again. I continue practicing nutrition only and just let this go. But then I thought to myself, you know, and like I said, you must motivate yourself also. I talked to myself and thought to why is it that I started this business? Last year I celebrated the first anniversary and I told myself, it's too soon, you know, even if you were to give up, it's still too soon, you know. So I was able to get strength again. There are those moments when you feel so low, and there are also low seasons, especially now during COVID. Guys were shy, you know, people would not prioritize, you know, dressing and whatnot. So during low seasons, you'd feel like, what? There is no money and whatnot. But like I said, if money is not the only motivation, you will still pick up yourself and continue. Yeah.
Very encouraging. We all know that many times customers can be, for lack of a better word, annoying or difficult. And I am sure you have encountered that. Maybe, for example, someone ordered something, you gave it to them and then they change their mind, or they're like, I don't even like it. How do you deal with that?
Well, I have encountered that. And before, I would, you know, like I just work and then you pay full amount. But then because of such challenges, somebody would like no, I don't think I like it anymore, or alter this, and you have made the whole dress. And they're like, oh, by the way, I thought of this idea. Can we alter this and this? And you tell them you can't. If they had made deposit payment, they would complete because you break even. But if they had not made payment, they have nothing to lose. So one precaution that you need to take is make sure. That is when I learned that down payment has meaning. You know the meaning of down payment.
Yeah.
And nowadays I insist,
Yes.
no matter, even if it is a bonnet, 350 shillings, you must give me the down payment.
Yes.
Yes. So to, you know, help you curb such kind of challenges.
Yeah. So that you also don't go at a loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what challenges have you encountered while running your business?
So, while running the business, there has been other challenges, like I mentioned. You know, one is the money. Money is a challenge. Another thing is, you know, different kind of, you know, clients. And then sometimes you also have so much work you have to really try. Work can also give you pressure.
Yeah.
And when there is also not work, there is also pressure again. So you just have to learn how to balance. And then you must learn how to talk to your clients. It has taught me that you must talk to clients. You know, for example, this year we opened, things had gone up. Fabrics have increased in price and all that. But I talk to my clients first. I tell you, previously we have been making suits for this amount of money, but because of 1, 2, 3, and people understand. When you talk to them, people understand. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure there's someone out there who has this business idea but has not started. So what advice would you give to them?
Well, our viewer who is having an idea and you have not started, I will repeat, you need to start. Look around. What is it that you have? You know, look at the positive. Don't think of the things that you don't have, the things that you wish to have. Think of the things that you have and take advantage of them. Push yourself. Get out of the comfort zone, you know, try. And business is not for a particular group. Business is not for particular people. Any one of us here can do business and excel, provided you are dedicated, provided you are determined, and you give it your best. You will do well. Yeah.
So just start with what you have.
Start with what you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that home. So do you have any social media handles whereby people can reach out to you and buy your beautiful products?
Yes. On Facebook, I'm on Facebook as ARTETCESSORIES, and on Instagram as well, ARTETCESSORIES. You can follow us and reach out to us. Even my personal number, my WhatsApp for the business is also very active. You can just DM us and you'll be able to reach us. You can also come to town physically at Comet House, first floor, 13. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Edna, for honoring us with your presence here. I am sure the viewers here have learned a lot, and I'm sure someone has been inspired. Personally, I have been inspired. So it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you, viewers, for also listening. I hope that you have learned something, and feel free to engage with me. Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. For you out there who's been having a business idea for years or months, start. As Edna has told us, start with what you have. Let nothing limit you, and be your first source of motivation. So be sure to share this video with a friend or a loved one, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep it track mind.